look who I found, YouTube. It's my old truck. The truck I was leasing. The truck I ran up and ran up and ran up until I was able to get my own truck from Arrow Truck Sales. They got it shined up. Missed the old girl. That's what's up, y'all. YouTube. It's your boy Love Life Trucking. I ain't even gonna hold y'all up. I ain't gonna even go cap y'all down. Your boy is back over here where you know him, you love him, you hate him. I'm back over here at Boy Brothers. I could go into detail and I could make some long-winded scripture about why I decided to come back. But the simple point is that I did enjoy my time here. I didn't want to leave, but there were some personal reasons that I had to get on down. Those personal reasons have now been resolved. Measures have been put in place. So I was free to come back. And now I'm back. But there have been a lot of changes. And I'll go over some of those changes with y'all real quick, because unfortunately I gotta do orientation again because I have been gone more than 30 days. So that's where I'm at now, standing outside of one of the orientation trailers. Anyways, guys, all right, so a couple changes that has happened since I began my time at Boyd and what's going on right now. One of the main changes is they no longer have a trainer program. A couple years ago, Boyd used to have a driving academy where they taught new students, trained them to get their CDL, all of that. They got rid of that and started doing trainers, and now they have phased out trainers. So there may have been talks of them going back into the driving academy, which may be coming up in the future, to actually train students to get their CDLs. And then, of course, hire them on. So that's something they are working on for the future. Also, with that, what's another change? So even when they do bring back trainers, because of the new ownership through a company called TFI that owns Boyd/WTI/Hornady now, lease purchase drivers and owner operators can no longer train students. Apparently that company has deemed it illegal. For y'all that have been following my channel, y'all know I made my bread and butter off of that, doing that. So lease operators and trainers can true owner operators, as they call them, or people who own their own trucks, they can no longer train students when they do bring it back. Another thing that's changed, some of the deductions and weekly amounts have changed. So when I started here, for your auxiliary equipment, which is your chains, binders, core mats, core racks, stuff like that, that stuff was normally charged at, it was $36 a week when I started here, when I signed my contract here. Now that has gone up to $45. The escrow amount when I started here was at $4,000, and it was $100 a week. Now it is at $150, and it's a $6,000 escrow, which you do get back. I got mine back. I got about $3,700 back when I left here. So I got a $3,700 check. So you do get that money back when you leave. As long as you leave in good condition, you don't abandon the truck, stuff like that, you do get that money back, and there is interest that accrues on that money. All right, so with that being said, what else? So a couple other changes is that for experienced drivers, because Boyd is going to get to a point where, like I said, they're phasing out students, and because they're phasing out trainers, now you have to have experience to come here. You don't necessarily have to have well, I think they are recommending that you do have flatbed experience to come here now. Now, you don't need like years and years and months of experience, because they do have a low securement class. Sorry, y'all, arm got a little tired. They do have a low securement class, but now it is where you have to have experience to come here, because they'll just give you the 3 days up on the hill doing low securement, and then you're out. So maybe y'all tired looking at me. I'll let y'all look at some trucks, right, while I'm running my mouth. So yeah, just sitting out here at the yard. Of course, there's the shop there. There's the entrance to the main building. Some trucks they got on the ready line. Orientation building. Well, one of them. There's another one around the corner. And of course, over there are trucks that they are either working on trucks that are getting ready to lease out. So another change, lease program. It's still 65%. Of course, 70% if you own your own truck or you bring your own truck in as owner operator. Revenue bonuses are all still the same. With company drivers, I believe if you don't have experience in flatbed, you start off at 27%. If you are experienced, you're 29% as a company driver. What else? Other than that, now they have changed it to where if you do want to lease, like I said, you can no longer lease day one, like I did when I originally started here. Now you have to do either 4 to 6 weeks, or they say it's 8 to 10 weeks now before they will allow you to lease, and you have to hit that fuel bonus, that 5-star fuel bonus, as you've heard me talk about before, if you guys have been following the channel. I don't want to keep this video long or long-winded, but I'm just trying to give you guys the updates as I am remembering them, because they'll be important in the hiring process if you decide you want to come here. What else is new? So outside of that, most other things are still the same. Benefits, all that's still the same. They no longer currently have that Boyd Bucks program where you can get like free stuff out the shop for doing certain stuff, all of that. But they are revamping that, so they're supposed to bring that back. I said orientation is still 4 days of classroom, 3 days of load securement doing metal cores on the hill. Now with experienced drivers, yeah, that's something I meant to mention. The only way to not have to do the 3 days of load securement class, but they do pay you $500 for those days. So the 4 days in the classroom are $800. The 3 days on the hill is $500. But for the experienced guys, in order to bypass load securement class, you not only have to have flatbed experience, but you have to have metal core experience. They are going to certify you that you can do metal cores. They will time you. They will let you pick the core orientation of your choosing. So you can choose what orientation of core you want to secure, and you will have 45 minutes to secure that core. In most little deductions, they will take off 2 points. You have to make at least a 80 on your core securement test in order to bypass load securement. If you fail that core securement test, you will have to do the 3 days on the hill. Luckily, I made a 92 on my core. I decided to do a suicide core, and I made a 92 on it. So yeah, that's something that has changed. So now specifically to skip load securement, you have to do you have to be able to secure a core, but they do let you choose the orientation of core, but you only have 45 minutes to secure that, and you have to make an 80. You will do a road test still when you come here. You will do an agility test. The agility test can get you sent home. A lot of people get sent home because of failing the agility test. They have you do squats. They have you go walk up and down a ladder 15 times. They take your blood pressure. They check your heart rate between each session. They'll have you roll a tarp. Not like literally roll it or unroll it, but literally just like scoot it across the floor, get on the other side, scoot it back. They'll have you pull on a weight machine to simulate pulling a tarp down. And then they'll have you pick up 3 different sizes of tarps. I believe it's a 4-foot tarp, 6-foot tarp, and then an 8-foot tarp. You have to be able to pick up all 3, put them on your shoulder, roll them onto the simulated flatbed trailer, and then roll them back off and put them down. If you cannot do all 3, they will send you home. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. If I can think of any more updates, I will let you guys know. But those are the updates that have been from the last time I did a lease purchase video and the last time I did a company video for the company. If you have any further questions, concerns, comments, criticisms, my email is always in the description box. Feel free to email me at any time. But yes, I came back to Boyd. I could give you a lot of reasons why I came back, but the main reason is, like I said, it was personal. I had some personal stuff to take care of at home. Those things are now taken care of, and I was free to come back. I made more money here than I did at Shelton, and Shelton was good. I'll dare not disrespect Shelton. There were some great people I met there, but I was, this is where I wanted to do my time at, and this is where I'm going to do my time. Until things change in the future, this is where I'll be. So if you need me, I'm back at Boyd. Feel free to holler at me. Feel free to email me. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Peace.